Once customers, now test pilots for Boeing, Megan Robertson and Betty Brecky have a lot in common. They're both female aviators that hail from military backgrounds and now work to ensure Chinooks are ready for the customer by conducting flight testing for Boeing.
Over at switches and controls, I'll get left and center.
This year, the duo became the first all-female test pilot team in 5 decades to conduct a Chinook test flight. Unlike generations before them, these female pilots are used to seeing other women in the cockpit.
There actually are a pretty good number of women pilots. So in my squadron we had about 8 women pilots, and as a matter of fact my very last flight was with an all-female crew in an H-46.
Before joining Boeing, both pilots had distinguished careers in the military. Robertson served 9 years as a U.S. naval aviator, while Brecky served almost 15 years in the U.S. Army.
I do come from a big military family. My dad was in the Navy, 2 of my brothers were, my uncle, my grandfather. So I definitely knew a military career was going to be for me.
Their respective roads to aviation were different. Megan's passion for flight was ignited after watching her older brother pilot a water landing test flight.
I watched these 2 aircraft come up in formation and split off and come around this hill, and they came and landed in the water and spins up water behind the aircraft, and I just said, sign me up.
Betty continues to be motivated by her dream to one day serve as a U.S. astronaut.
From the very first memory I can have, I wanted to be an astronaut, still do, and that's been the driving force to my career. I decided the avenue I wanted to take with that was flying. And 7 years after being in the Army, I went to flight school and got on the CH-47.
As former military pilots, Robertson and Brecky take pride in their role of delivering quality aircraft to their customers.
It does give us a whole different perspective that we've been the end user of the product. You know, we know exactly what to look for and what the customer is looking for.
I carry that pride when I come here to work every day, and we have the acceptance test procedures that we follow very thoroughly to make sure these aircraft are ready for the warfighter on the front line.